right, it's May 29th, 2020. I am in downtown Greenville, South Carolina. Jill and I made a little escape here. This town has already really surprised me. It's just quite a cool town, well worth the visit here. They've got a trail called the Swamp Rabbit Trail, a lot of history around that trail, and it used to be a train track and so on, and it coincides with a really neat, I think to me, the centerpiece of the city is this beautiful waterfall right downtown, kind of an unusual thing for a city. So I'm getting ready to head off in just a moment here and go do a little investigation and see what I can find. So let's go. Alright, I'm just barely getting started, about a half mile in, but you can see this absolutely gorgeous reedy river behind me. This is where the Swamp Rabbit Trail goes through on the other side of the river over there. This is just the center point of the city. It's really, really amazing here. Surprised me, I had no idea what we were coming down here to see. And I'm getting ready to go across a couple of the bridges here on the river. I'll stop again in just a moment and show you a few other things, and then we're going to hit the Swamp Rabbit. Woo! Okay, just 8/10 of a mile. It's just getting started here. Boy, you see this. This is a centerpiece of the city. This is falls downtown. This is the Reedy River. It's really getting pretty. Last night we were here, there's been a big rainfall and it's real muddy. It was also beautiful, still muddy, but you can see it's getting clearer. It still looks a little bit muddy, so I suspect that by later today or tomorrow we'll get some beautiful pictures of it when the water's super clear. They say it's only about 8 miles upstream where this starts, so this is really a mountain river that collects very quickly and comes down off the mountains. Just having a great morning. You got just a glimpse of the Swamp Rabbit I was on just a moment ago, and I'm also going to show you real quickly this super cool bridge. This bridge is suspended in a really unique way. It's a big curved bridge with a really funky curved cable that pulls at a funky angle. So yeah, it's quite a little architectural wonder here. All right, 2 miles in. It is about as sticky as it could be out here, but it's a really awesome morning. Looking forward to turning around here in a moment, heading back toward the hotel, and I feel great. All right, I'm about 2.6 miles in, and I just found something cool. Right there's a trail that pops up into the woods. I'm gonna see if it turns into a little bit of a off-road trail that I could do something with. Of course, there could be homeless people in here sleeping that'll kill me, but I'm gonna go for it. Here we go, and I feel great. All right, we got 3 miles behind us. Swamp Rabbit hasn't caught me yet, and I feel great. 4 miles in. Swamp Rabbit Trail is treating me pretty well. I'm back up to where the waterfalls are. You can see the beautiful landscaping all around me here. Downtown Greenville is just really quite a treat. You can see the waterfall in the background there. Some history here about this town. Apparently, something like 100 to 200 years ago, it was textile industries came in here and they used the water near this waterfall to power their plants. And so we got to go on a nice tour last night, learn a little bit about that industry and what went on there. And then over the years, things changed. Big automotive companies came into the town, kind of kept it going. But one of the biggest things happened was about 15 years ago. They started working on the total revitalization of this part of the town. It was really not a dump, but it was not nice. Just like I said, just even 15 years ago. And they have been just doing amazing things here, and now the whole town pivots around what's going on this trail. Massive changes coming, so it's beautiful now. From what we hear, 5 to 10 years from now, it is going to be absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you come here. I'll give you one last peek here behind me of the waterfall. It is absolutely gorgeous. See if I can get it to come in a little bit better here. There we go. Just an awesome place to visit. Great place to run. Still keeping an eye out for the swamp rabbit, and I feel great.
Got ourselves a big copperhead snake hanging down there on the rocks. It's creeping me out.
All right, Greenville. Swamp Rabbit didn't catch me, but the city is pretty awesome. Back to the starting point here. Here's Home 2 Suites, I guess it's called. Home 2 Suites behind me where we're staying. Pretty nice place. Just want to say thanks to Greenville for making a really awesome running trail for me to check out today. Just for historical sake, I noticed it was a reminder coming back up the sidewalk there a few moments ago that had we come here just a few weeks ago, we would have had very few places we could eat or do anything like that, because this is the very end of the coronavirus, assuming this is the end. Of course, it could come back, but things are beginning to open up here. Most restaurants allow you to sit spaced apart here, and this town is just starting to come back to life after a couple months of shutdown. And it's 4.8 miles in, and I feel great.